You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Thursday, the 18th of December. This is James Spann. It's raining over much of the state early this morning. We'll see periods of rain today and early tonight. After today, the weather looking relatively dry for a while, and a quick shot of colder air coming in here tomorrow. We'll check the radar for those watching on the socials, on my YouTube channel and Facebook page. We're live at 5:12 a.m. Many of you watching later on the Alabama Weather Network. However you watch, thank you. And you can see these large areas of rain moving across the state. And we're going to see that off and on rain through today and early tonight in advance of a surface front. There's the composite across the deep south. Rain through parts of Mississippi, Tennessee, and the Florida Panhandle as well. And again, you can see that trough axis beginning to form. That's the upper air look this morning. In advance of the trough and surface front, we have rising air motion, setting the stage for the rain today. Mostly 50s across the state this morning, although 60s in place over Mobile and Baldwin counties. So very windy conditions continue up north across the Great Plains, parts of the Northwest. They've seen some very ferocious winds over the past couple of days. High wind watches and warnings in effect there. Blizzard warnings in effect for parts of North Dakota and some of the adjacent states. And wind advisories in effect for parts of the northeast U.S. There could be a thunderstorm in spots today over the eastern third of the country, but no severe storms. We have no surface-based instability here. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder for the northern Atlantic coast. And on day 3, which is Saturday, maybe a thunderstorm around Seattle, and that's about it. Again, we see no severe thunderstorm problems around the nation anytime soon. Rain for the next 7 days. The big numbers out west, the Pacific coast. Heavy mountain snows there. And around here, rain amounts for the next 7 days, basically about 1/2 inch or less, and almost all of that will be today and tonight. After today, the pattern looks very dry for a while. So model fans, here we go. This is the European OZ run, 4 o'clock today. There's your trough. And there's your rain. Let's go to the high-resolution HER model, HRRR. This is valid at 7 o'clock this evening. And notice that line of heavier showers coming through the state from near Huntsville down to Tuscaloosa and Butler. Now, there could be some thunder with that. That's right on the front. But, again, no instability, meager dynamic support, no chance of any severe storms. And that will be accelerating quickly through the state tonight. And then tomorrow we are colder and we are dry. The sky will be sunny. Highs will likely be in the upper 40s for the northern third of the state, 50s elsewhere. So let's go to Saturday as the weekend begins. Saturday morning, we'll start the day in the 30s in most spots. Some of the colder places will likely see a freeze. But a very nice warm-up. We'll go from the 30s to highs in the 60s. In many areas Saturday afternoon. Should be a nice day. Sunday, most of the state dry. There could be a few isolated showers over the southwestern counties of the state, especially Mobile and Baldwin counties. Otherwise, partly sunny on Sunday. Again, highs in most places, low to mid-60s. Monday, again, looking mild and dry. Highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. This is Tuesday. We're still dry. We're still mild. We'll be in the 60s. This is Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Evidence there could be a few isolated showers over the Tennessee Valley. Most of the state dry. Highs well up in the 60s. And South Alabama probably getting low 70s. And a week from today, it's Christmas. Ooh, we're getting close here. Thursday, December 25th, got a ridge in place over much of the country. And once again for Alabama, Christmas Day looking mild and dry. We start the day in the 50s. We wind up in the upper 60s and low 70s. How about that? So let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, December 27th. We've still got that ridge in place. And once again, the weather looking mild and dry. Here's a look at rain for the next 15 days. And First time I've used this product. This is coming off the new AI version of the GFS Ensemble. And we'll do some evaluation here, but we'll start phasing in this product. Now, the Europeans had an AI version for, a year that's operational. And the GFS Ensemble and the Deterministic started the AI version available to the public yesterday. Of course, they've been internally testing that for a while. So, having said that, this is the AI version of the GFS Ensemble. Rain for the next 15 days, valid between now and January 1, 2026. And the mean is only about 1 inch. And again, that's really not that much for the latter half of December. Temperatures coming off the NBM, that's the National Blend of Models. 62 today. Notice the drop tomorrow, 49. We'll drop about 10 to 15 degrees, but that is a quick shot of colder air. We'll be in the 30s tomorrow morning and Saturday morning. Highs around 60 Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then look at the numbers go up by Christmas. Upper 60s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which means South Alabama should see low 70s. And numbers come down slightly by Sunday the 28th, but again, it looks like the next chance of any really big Arctic shot will be sometime in 2026. Latest long-range guidance, December 25th through December 31st, and again, with that ridge, temperatures above average over much of the contiguous United States. Love the Gulf Coast in December. Look at that. If you were there, you would own the whole beach. Nobody there except the guy taking the picture here. That was Orange Beach yesterday. Pretty good looking sunset last night. Had those high cirrus clouds coming in advance of the rain we're seeing this morning that was taken up on the Tennessee River. But just very nice. So once again, we'll go back to the radar. Again, we're live here at 519. Just big areas of rain moving across the state. Let's go down south and check Mobile radar. At the moment, the Gulf Coast is quiet, but they'll see periods of rain today. Southeast Alabama, the rain not quite to Dothan and Abbeville, Ozark. It will get there later. But again, for the rest of the state, just rain at times this morning. And we'll have that through this afternoon and early tonight. So today I'm going to be speaking at Cropwell Baptist Church in St. Clair County. And again, the school programs are done for the year. Saw the kids at Matthews Elementary in Northport yesterday. So next school visit will be in 2026. And we are jam-packed. Programs deep into 2027 now. But again, I'm always looking forward to that. Listen, hey, you can watch me this evening on ABC 3340 News. And don't forget, you can hear me every day on great radio stations around the state, including at Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a terrific Thursday, and God bless.